And what an effort by Natalya last night at SummerSlam. Her arm in a sling after the battle with Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title.
Those two women absolutely torn apart.
Please welcome Natalya!
Natalya certainly brought her best to the biggest party of the summer, but unfortunately it was not quite enough to topple the man. And we're going to show you what happened last night. It was here in her home country, Toronto here, Canada, submission match versus the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Now, the only way to win is to tap out your opponent. Even the ropes wouldn't cause breaks. You saw Natalya with a sharpshooter. Becky Lynch would use Natalya's own move on her, and then Natalya would actually, Corey, use Becky's move on her. It was a matchup of great technical skill, innovation, but in the end, Becky Lynch would endure, apply the disarm her, and retain her Raw Women's Championship at SummerSlam.
Last night, I faced Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship, and I tapped out. Becky out-wrestled me. Becky was the better woman. I have a dislocated elbow, and I'm getting an MRI tomorrow. And I guess this is the part where I'm supposed to take back everything I ever said about Becky. But if I could turn back time, I wouldn't change a damn thing. I meant every word I said about Becky. And I don't know when, and I don't know where, but Becky, we are gonna do this again. In the meantime, I wanna share something special with you guys. This morning, when I woke up, I remembered in my dreams last night that my dad spoke to me. And my dad said, "Congratulations, Natty. I'm so proud of you." And it's been 1 year today since my dad died.
This is despicable. Wow. Sasha Banks is here. What the hell, she interrupted Natalya having an emotional moment. Her ego knows no bounds. Corey, we haven't seen the boss since WrestleMania. She's been busy pouting.
Now she's back now. Get used to it.
For a second.
Everyone else here seems to.
Go back to posting cryptic photos on Instagram. Surprise! Sasha Banks attacking Natalya! I've been telling everybody all along. And Banks now unloading on the injured Natalya. New blue hair, same true colors. Sasha Banks is the worst. I told you all along. Can you apologize now? And with a relentless assault on Natalya.
Natalya's injured arm.
The first time we've seen Sasha in months, and now this on an emotional night for Natalya.
And he already has a dislocated elbow.
You guys were excited 10 seconds ago to see Sasha Banks.
Well, I didn't expect this.
I thought maybe some time away might have done her good. That's your daddy, huh?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You look so good, baby.
The assault continues. On an emotional moment for Natalya. Sasha Banks has come out here and is now attacking the already injured Natalya. Sasha is through. Sasha Banks out here to make some sort of statement.
Oh, no. The lights are still on. Of course Sasha Banks isn't done. Everything in the universe has to be about the boss. Natalya couldn't even have a moment about her father.
Oh, here comes someone who knows Sasha very, very well. The man, the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch gets Sasha now in a brawl on Monday Night Raw. And remember what Becky said earlier, I'm coming after anybody that's done me wrong. And Becky Lynch now going after Banks. Becky said big props, big respect to Natalya after their fight last night, and now a right hand by Banks has floored the champion. Sasha Banks has returned with a vengeance, with an evil, evil vengeance here tonight. Trash talking as nasty as she's ever been. Natalya taken out, and now Becky Lynch. Tear to the spine. Again and again and again and again. Sasha, a relentless attack. God, somebody's got to come out here and stop this.
I'm surprised the entire women's locker room isn't out here trying to stop the boss. The disrespect she shows everybody.
I have no idea what has got into Banks here tonight, but there's got to be some sort of explanation.
It's not new, Cole. She's been this person forever.
But not at this level.
Am I the only one that's seen it?
But not at this level.
She is a despicable human being. Everything is about Sasha.
I love you.
Where's your balls now, huh, Becky? Oh, huh? Come on, man. Oh. Yeah, come on, baby.
They're going to have to cart Natalya and Becky Lynch out of here.
The boss is back in a serious way.
Sasha made it boss time tonight. Last week, your return to WWE was one of the most shocking, one of the most controversial in the history of this company. This is an open forum. Would you like to explain your actions?
Yes, and Michael, thank you so much for this time. It's been such a crazy, emotional week for me. And if you don't mind, I would love to explain from the very beginning. You see, last week I looked in the mirror and I told myself, blue is your color. And I mean, look at this. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it's all over social media. Sasha Banks, blue hair. She looks good. She's back. She is better than ever. And it's time for me to show up and show out. I look good and I feel even better.
Sasha, with all due respect, no one is talking about your blue hair. What they are talking about is your return to WWE for the first time since WrestleMania. Your attack on your friend Natalya, who is grieving over the loss of her father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Your attack on the woman you grew up with in this business, Becky Lynch. Why did you do those things? Why did you choose last week to return to WWE? We will thank you for addressing these issues, specifically in regards to Becky Lynch and Natalya, here tonight.
You're welcome.
We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
You know, everyone's favorite reality show, Total Divas, returns for a groundbreaking 9th season this October on E! But news broke today about new cast members joining the popular show. Former Raw Women's Champion and the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey, will join the show for the first time along with Sonya Deville and cast members from last year. Total Divas returns to E! in October. We're joined by our own Total Diva alumnus, Renee Young.
Oh, yeah.
It's boss time! I noticed you didn't say that with quite the same passion as usual, Cole.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks!
As Sasha Banks gets set for action here tonight, I want to remind you that WWE Clash of Champions is presented by Skittles. Feel the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
Greg, you said a little bit earlier tonight, but what would a loss do to the psyche of Sasha Banks tonight?
It would completely shatter the mentality of Sasha Banks. She's feeling on top of the world right now, but that could all change with a loss here tonight.
Well, let's take it back to the beginning of Monday Night Raw tonight. Sasha was in the ring, attempting to explain her actions.
I've been running this women's division since day one because I am the boss of the women's division, because I am the talk of this division. And now I deserve all this glory.
Well, there's one person who didn't think Sasha deserved any glory, and that's Natalya, who came right down to the ring to go right after Sasha Banks for everything Sasha has said and done to her over the past couple of weeks. Remember, these two women used to be close. They used to be friends, and now it has ended up like this.
The entire women's division that Sasha Banks claims to speak for is sort of unified against the boss. Natalya, in a way, fighting on behalf of all the women in the entire WWE who aren't exactly happy to see Sasha Banks back around.
Well, Sasha Banks came out here and she admitted that she lied to Natalya's face, that she wants to be the center of attention, that she wants to run things in the women's division, that she wants to be alone, that she doesn't need any friends.
There are only two people that are excited about Sasha Banks returning to WWE. Her accountant and the guy that makes her ring gear.
And her opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
You see Natalya favoring her left arm is heavily bandaged. Of course, the damage not only done by Becky Lynch in their match with the Disarmer at SummerSlam, but what happened last week, Renee?
I mean, just everything we saw last week with Sasha Banks consistent.
These attacks on Natalya in the worst possible moments. Just such bad taste from Sasha Banks. Everything you've been saying about Banks, I agree with, Graves.
Natalya now hammering away on Sasha Banks. Sasha and Natalya matchup underway. This is going to be a flat-out brawl.
Want to take that center of attention, be at the pinnacle of the women's division.
Here comes Banks.
And Banks sliding through and driven out of the barricade by Natalya, and Sasha hit hard. There was some malice behind that move by Natalya. And that as well.
The reason I've been saying what I've been saying about Sasha for so long is I remember Sasha Banks when she first got hired into NXT. She's not a good person, okay? But that makes her the best possible competitor. When Sasha Banks is concerned about Sasha Banks and open and honest and not worried about a facade of being liked, she's one of the best in the business.
Well, it's been one of the concerns for Natalya as well, although we're not seeing that here tonight. But there's been a lot of tweets over the past couple of weeks about, why did you do this to me? You were my friend, so on and so forth. And now Natalya, however, unloading on Banks.
Natalya was so hurt by what Sasha Banks did the other week, just coming out while Natalya's giving praise to her father.
Well, I mean, not to speak for Corey, but I believe what Corey's saying is Natalya, that's one of the reasons that separates the likes of Sasha Banks from Natalya! Suplex by Natalya! Sasha landing hard. She may be out.
Welcome back, Banks.
And Natalya into the cover, and how humiliating would this be if Sasha's knocked off tonight in her in-ring return since WrestleMania?
This is just a display of the power that Natalya possesses, launching Sasha Banks, folding the boss in half, and Sasha with no choice at the moment but to try to retreat.
And the injured arm, the bad arm of Natalya, whipped right into the ring post by Sasha. And now Banks is taken over, driving Natalya to the timekeeper's area.
And this is what has taken Sasha Banks to the top in the past. This ruthlessness that can be unmatched, unparalleled. When the boss truly believes in what she's doing, a dangerous, dangerous woman.
Yeah,
she's learning that right now.
Focusing her attack on the injured arm of Natalya. Heavily bandaged and wrapped. Sasha Banks twice driving into the post. And now the cover by Banks. Natalya just manages to get the shoulder up.
Listen, never once at any point have I questioned the in-ring ability, the physical athleticism possessed by Sasha Banks. It's been a character flaw because she's been acting like something that she's not. We are finally seeing the true colors.
Natalya trying to fight back.
In the true colors of the real Sasha Banks.
Well, Sasha Banks came out here tonight and admitted that she was jealous, that she was upset that Becky Lynch got the main event spot at WrestleMania against Ronda Rousey and not her.
You heard what Becky Lynch had to say, too. The greatest woman can never actually be great. You know that stung the ego of Banks.
That's not jealousy, that's envy.
And Banks into the corner, double knees. Natalya looking to somehow rally. Rolling up Sasha here. 2 count. Sasha kicks out. Double leg takedown by Natalya, looking perhaps for the sharpshooter. And can you imagine if Sasha taps here tonight? But again, back to the injured arm. And now Sasha Banks, she saw the smile on her face. She's got Natalya where she wants her. Middle of the ring, Banks statement time for Sasha.
Natalya trying to fight her way to the bottom rope with some sort of respite. Now he's got her knees under her just enough to minimize the pressure of the Banks statement. It's not fully locked in yet. Prying at the fingers of Sasha Banks.
Yeah, but she's prying with her bad arm, and does she have any strength left in the injured arm?
See how
Banks wrapped one arm, and now the injured arm, using it to her advantage, using it against Natalya. Natalya's bad arm. What's Natalya going to do? She's trying to hang on. She's got no choice but to tap out.
Here's your winner by submission, Sasha Banks.
That was another display of the technical abilities that the boss possesses, modifying her own Bank statement submission, turning it into almost a sleeper sort of effect.
It seems like all that time away from WWE to 4 months away, her excursions around the world, taking deep into her soul, has got a payoff here tonight.
Well, Sasha said she wants to be the center of attention of the women's division. There is no doubt that she is tonight.
The standard of the division.
It wasn't deep soul searching, Renee. It was exfoliation. It was removing layer after layer.
Sasha's not done yet. What is the reason for this? What is the purpose or the point? She's done this for 2 weeks now. She's already won the match, and now she continues to torch capture and punish Natalya.
Because Sasha Banks is an egomaniac concerned with only one person.
The smile on her
Looking at a
face.
sick smile on the face of Sasha Banks. What the hell has happened to her? This woman has accomplished so much in her career.
You're right.
She is indeed one of the leaders of this women's evolution. And now to stoop to this level?
And Sasha Banks didn't accomplish most of those things with a smile on her face, kissing babies and shaking hands. Sasha Banks has remembered what a ruthless human being she is in her heart. And that's what takes her to the mountaintop.
Watch the smile. Sasha Banks enjoying this. This is a woman, Natalya, that Sasha Banks has admitted at points in her career is the reason she's here today.
You know why the boss is smiling, Michael Cole? Because now she has exactly what she wants. It's all about her.
I don't get it. That's really confusing. See, everybody has something to say about what went down last night. Everybody's like, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. I can't believe that you did that. But what did you not see coming? My friendship with Sasha? My sense of responsibility to the one person who's always had my back, to the one person who's been through every struggle, every triumph on the road to this. She's my best friend. Nothing has changed. I'm still trying to show you guys the kind of champion that I'm trying to be for this division. I'm trying to give people opportunities, and I'm trying to lift people up with my whole heart. Trust me, I give it my whole heart. With hugs, think about the kids. Ever since I started doing all of this, every time I step into this ring, I'm trying to make you guys feel the way that I felt when I was a kid. When I was a fan. And now I have the opportunity. I'm in this ring. I'm the hero. I'm the role model. And I'm trying to show your kids what it means to be loyal. And that's why I couldn't turn my back on Sasha after things got rough. Trust me, guys. I'm doing everything that I can to put SmackDown Live and to put this division and this title on the map, because you guys deserve it. You guys deserve the kind of champion that has the same recognition as Becky Lynch. And I'm going to be that kind of champion for a long, long time. And that starts at Clash of Champions, when I beat the most selfish person on the whole roster, Charlotte Flair. Trust me, guys, Charlotte Flair has no idea what it's like to be the kind of role model that I'm trying to be for all of you guys.
Do not speak ill of the Queen.
Bayley really in a position to be on her proverbial high horse here tonight, Byron.
Again, I'm still trying to digest Bayley's explanation for her actions, but Bayley's going to have her hands full of Clash of Champions against the Queen, no doubt about it.
You're absolutely right. It'll be in Charlotte Flair's hometown, the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte looks to capture her 10th Women's Championship at Clash of Champions.
Listening to Bayley's explanation reminded me of an old saying that Bobby Davis used to use years and years back. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. Who?
Charlotte Flair commanding the ring only the way she can in the face of the current SmackDown Women's Champion. Charlotte Flair believes she is the division here in WWE, believes she is SmackDown.
I'm selfish? Me? Really, Bayley? I mean, you're so perceptive. Because I am the queen of selfishness. I mean, you can say what you want about me, because trust me, people say a lot about me. But what you see, woo, is what you get. There's no confusion. There's no blindsiding. And there's definitely no hugging. So I'm telling you, you better hug that title real tight, because at Clash of Champions, I'm going to be.
Whoa, oh, wait a minute. Well, here comes Bayley's best friend, Sasha Banks.
Habitual spotlight thief.
Bayley's best friend, things just got really interesting.
Well, Sasha Banks has got her own title opportunity against the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch in Clash of Champions.
Out of necessity, Charlotte Flair trying to defend herself.
Here comes the boss.
Absolutely right now. Banks tied up with Flair. What a rivalry this has been in the past. Oh, now going at it yet again.
No love lost between Sasha Banks.
Oh, look at that. A steel chair to the back.
I mean, second night in a row, this is becoming the MO of Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Listen, if Bayley's motive is to prove that she's a deserving, honest, worthy champion here on SmackDown, this isn't the way to do it. You don't do it by aligning yourself with Sasha Banks. This is about self-preservation for Bayley and Sasha Banks. I understand it.
Just handing the steel chair off like it's playtime here. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Saxon, nobody's playing right now. Bayley and the boss are laying waste to the queen.
I get loyalty and all, but this is too far.
Here's my question, Byron. Bayley's coming out here and she's talking about, oh, I'm the hero, I'm the role model, and I want to show people what it means to be loyal. And yes, you're being loyal to your best friend, Sasha Banks, but at what cost? Seriously.
No, I can't excuse this. I can't excuse what we saw last night on Raw. I can't excuse what we're seeing here on SmackDown Live. I respect Bayley, but I can't respect this.
Byron, if you take the morality out of it, it's not about respect, it's about remaining champion. Bayley has the SmackDown Women's Championship. She has no intention of losing it. Sasha Banks is hell-bent on becoming the Raw Women's Champion at Clash of Champions. We could be